friends, I'm Sanoj Gautam and today I've come here with a new video for all of you. And I hope you will like this video because this video is about effective management skills and techniques. So friends, I'm gonna share some of the skills and techniques that can help you to make your management effective. And trust me, if your management is not effective, there'll be many problems. Your life will be mess. So first of all, I want to talk about, as I always say, first thing first. First thing is problem solving skills. When we encounter any problem, when we see ourselves in any trouble, don't worry about it because every problem comes with thousands of solutions, right? You can have a different approach. You can approach people for your problem. You can talk to them, right? What you have to do is you have to find a solution somehow or other. This is how you will be able to get rid of your problem and your problem will be in no existence. Second point is your communication skills. When we talk about any kind of skills, communication skills come first, right? Because if you are a good communicator, there'll be no problem, right? So my dear friends, communication is something that creates a huge scope for your management because you are able to talk to people, right? It is also about your interpersonal and intrapersonal communication that helps you to manage the things. That comes your negotiation skills. Let's suppose if you are in corporate, you are a manager, you are a shopkeeper, you are a businessman, whosoever you are, you need to negotiate the things, right? Because it's not always that you would agree with what one person is offering you or whatever the proposal you are getting. So there is always scope of negotiation skills and there is nothing wrong in that. You can always negotiate, right? So in order to manage the things, you have to also learn the art of negotiation, right? Then comes your conflict management. When we talk about management, we cannot ignore about people, right? People management is world's typical task. This is how these conflicts come in existence. So when we talk about conflict management, it's about people. They have got some disputes, they have got some issues, there are some conflicts that you can solve at your own level. So this conflict management or this conflict management skills will help you to get rid of your problem, of people's problem, right? Then comes your self-improvement. Friend, always find scope for your self-improvement because if you are not working on that, there'll be many problems chasing you. I want to tell you something. Your life is like a car, right? And your management is like its steering, right? If you are driving at a speed and you're not taking care of your steering, it will go here and there and you will meet with an accident. In the same way, if you are not improving yourself, if you're not taking care of your steering of your life, then sooner or later there'll be lots of problems waiting for you on the way. So dear friends, these were the skills of effective management. Now, how you can be an effective manager? I will tell you three simple words: planner, provider, and protector. If you are a planner, that means you plan the things, you make some planning for the things, how to do that. It starts first with yourself, then with your team and your organization or the institution wherever you're working or even at your home. Second comes is provider. As the head of a family, you should provide food, shelter, clothes, basic needs, education to the family, and this is what is supposed to be done in an organization also. When you are going to your subordinates, right, to your team, then you need to provide them something to get their work done. And third comes the protector. First, protect yourself from the disease, from the problems, from the accidents, right? Drive safe. In the same way, you have to protect your family by just giving them a proper shelter and proper security system. And last but not least, your company, your organization, your factory, your institution, your school, whatever is there, wherever you work, you need to protect your people, your team, your organization from different aspects. So this is how an effective manager is supposed to be a planner, to be a provider and a protector. As we have discussed about the skills of effective management, now the second part, techniques of effective management. So when you're talking to your team members, when you're discussing with them, when you're making them understand about the new concept of your new project, always lead by example. Or I would say if you're leading with examples, there'll be a clarity in their mind and your work would be efficient. So first technique of efficient management or effective management is to lead with examples. Friends, I'm telling you something. I'm discussing things with you. What am I doing? I'm giving you examples. So if I give you examples, you will understand. If I give you something that is theoretical, you will say, okay, this is philosophy, nothing else. So philosophy doesn't work. It's all about our action or the example we can give to people to make them understand. Second is be assertive or be positive, right? The way I say, be productive, right? Even I'm going to write a book on how to be productive, right? So this is how what is the most important thing, that is your attitude. You should not have a bad attitude in your work or family, right? It should be always assertive. It should motivate people around so that they can work in a good environment. Then maintain the confidence. Friends, confidence is very important. What do you think? Don't we get nervous? We get nervous. Somebody has said it, the person who is in the graveyard is not nervous, otherwise everybody is nervous. You talk about Donald Trump, US President, while he addresses people, he might be nervous. You talk about Indian Prime Minister, he might be nervous. You talk about the god of cricket, Sachin Tendulkar, he might be nervous. You must have heard about 90 nervousness, right? Or nervous 90. Then you talk about any businessman, any spokesperson, whosoever. Everybody has to communicate or talk, and everybody feels nervousness. So this is how we have to maintain the confidence of not being nervous, and we have to do our work in a right way. Again, I will tell you, communicate clearly. If you're not communicating clearly, then there'll be a communication gap. So what we have to do is A and B both have to come together to bridge a gap of communication, and if it is strong, then anybody from A side to B or B side to A can go. So this is how we can make the best use of communication.